Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of December 22nd through the 24th, 2023. I also want to apologize in advance just in case you hear my son in the background because he's recording today. And also it is garbage day. So it was kind of loud earlier. So I just hopefully, it's not that loud as we go along. All right, so overall energy, we have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Seven of Coins, the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Tower. Okay. So I kind of feel that maybe you had to set boundaries with someone. Like a lot was said. Maybe someone had to get a lot off of their chest. And if you aren't the one setting boundaries, then someone may have set some sort of boundaries with you. I also feel that something is giving you clarity or direction. I don't know if you've been seeing some sort of synchronicities. I kind of feel like arrows are pointing you in some direction. The universe is like saying, like, do this or go that way. Do this. And I feel like you're getting some kind of direction from spirit. And it seems like there's something that you're getting ready to do, but it does require you to have no fear. I feel like you're preparing to push yourself or to go forward in a situation, or to do something that you normally wouldn't do or that you've been afraid to do. You also may be getting ready to travel. Maybe you're afraid to fly, or maybe whatever it is, it seems like it's something that you've been afraid to do, and now you're just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do it. So it's like you're challenging yourself. And also, regardless of what people have been saying to you or telling you what to do, I feel like you're going to do what's best for you. Kind of feels too like you're having to sort out your thoughts. You're having to prioritize. I feel like you're having to look at a situation from all sides. You're just like looking at everything. Maybe you're trying to cover your butt, like make sure that you have all tracks covered or everything. Not that you're getting ready to lie, but it's just like you just want to make sure that everything is covered, and you're just like looking all around and trying to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything or left anything out before you make some sort of decision. If you're getting ready to move, you definitely might want to backtrack, triple check, and just make sure that you've gotten all the important information that you need. Something does kind of make me feel like, God forbid, if you're being evicted from somewhere, like, or like forced out, that you don't have time to grab everything, so you're just trying to grab the most important things, and possibly either you're cutting your losses or you realize that you still forgot something. Seems like, there's going to be some sort of sudden, unexpected change of plans, or there's some sort of a detour. Something does seem like a shock or a disappointment. And it seems like you've also been patiently waiting, maybe planning for something, and you're like, okay, this is, everything's in place. I've got it all planned out. And I just feel like you're going to have to start over. Like you need new plans. Something either is backfiring or it just does not work out like you planned. You might start feeling like something was a bad idea or you made the wrong decision. I feel like you can't beat yourself up about the past. And then whatever is happening, I feel like it was out of your hands. Like you might feel like, oh, if only I had done this or done that. But I feel like something was already on the way or something was getting ready to happen. Like you couldn't stop this event. Now, something could be going on too where maybe you are involved in the war that's going on right now. Or maybe you're looking at a lot of news stories about the war and it's starting to get to you and you're starting to feel like I need to do something. That could be something that's going on. Or maybe you're in government and you are physically a part of something and just kind of, I don't know, just stressing about all the chaos that's happening around you, all the suffering that's going on around you. Kind of seems to like, I don't want to worry you guys, but I can't lie and I'm trying to be honest. But it does seem like there could be something happening, like you had these high hopes or expectations, and then something just kind of crumbles. Like you were almost at the top. It could be something like a pyramid scheme, or not scheme, but you know, one of those things where you were just at the top, or you were next to receive your money, your payout, and then the whole thing falls apart. You never get to see it. And you're like, oh, I invested my money into that and now it's gone. You know, so you might be getting ready to learn some sort of a harsh lesson. I still say whatever is happening, good or bad, it was out of your hands. This is like a bunch of outside forces just like stepping in to do something. Depending on where you live, this could be talking about a literal flood or disaster area, like you live in a disaster area. Maybe there's a big storm, and you thought you had enough supplies, or you thought you had, you know, this taken care of and secured this area or that area, and then all of a sudden it's still the flood waters come through, or you didn't buy enough supplies, or you forgot something important, the backup generator didn't work, like something's going on where you're like, you know, I'm feeling some sort of frustration here. You also may have thought something was taken care of, and then it turns out that it wasn't. You're like, I thought you paid this bill, or I thought, you know, that situation, like somebody is coming to you telling you like, oh, you know, I lost my car, or, you know, they cut off my lights, and it's just like, I thought you took care of that. And it's just like, well, they told me I had an extension, but turns out blah, blah, blah. You know, it just seems like something still happens and you thought you were secure. Maybe you've been trying to save up your money and you feel like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. Then something happens out of the blue and you're like, that's all my savings. Like, now I got to start over. It just seems like something is happening. And if it isn't happening to you, it might be happening around you. Maybe somebody's venting to you about some sort of catastrophe. Maybe you thought a relationship was being worked out. You guys were going to get back together. Everything was okay. Then it turns out you guys just break up. Like 1 minute you guys were back on track and the next minute you guys are talking about, that's it, I'm done. Yeah. I'm definitely concerned about a trip or a vehicle. Seems like something is still giving you a problem. And maybe it's something that's not super serious. Maybe you just got your battery jumped and you thought the problem was resolved, and then it turns out you're on your way rushing out to go to work and your battery is dead again. You're like, I thought it was fixed. So something isn't as secure as you thought or as stable as you thought. There's a foundation that is just crumbling again. You thought something was fixed or over. You could be seeing synchronicities of sevens. And that may also just confirm that something was just destined or, divine timing. Yeah, I'm getting like a sense of control. Feeling like everything was under control. Something's also going on with maybe a protective parent. Somebody is protecting you, or you are protecting your child. There could be something going on with a single mother or father. Seems like you are being grateful about a lot of things, or you were just thinking about how grateful you were for this or that. You also might find out a secret that you weren't expecting to find out that just really throws you. Unless someone finds something out about you. You could be the one just disappointed that a relationship didn't work out for your child or your friend or sibling. Career-wise, too, you might feel like you secured a job, but either you quit, get fired, or something happens with that company where it's just like a drastic, sudden change. Yeah, so it feels like something was just fixed or repaired, and turns out that it's not, or just still the same issue resurfaces. There could be some sort of recall on a vehicle. There also could be something in regards to school that's shocking. Kind of feels that the truth is liberating but saddening at the same time. And I still feel like there is something in regards to a family secret that might come out. Somebody tried to keep something hidden for your protection, but when the truth comes out, it's liberating and unsettling at the same time. It's like such disappointment. I kind of feel like it's giving you clarity, but it hurts to know or hear. And it seems like it's a good news, bad news situation. Um, like, I hate to say it. I don't even want to say it. But like if something happens to a vehicle, it's like it's horrible, but at the same time, you get a big payout for it. And I kind of feel like somebody is also suffering from migraines. It could be that the source of the migraine is discovered. Yeah, I'm just getting something about shocking, truth or disappointing truth. You also might feel like you don't have any control over what's happening with something that's at a distance or is far away. Again, that could go back to what's going on in the war. Maybe you wanting to do something but feeling so far away. Or this might be something personal. Like you want to help someone who's being evicted, but at the same time you're so far away. Or, maybe something's going on with somebody's child and you want to help, but you're so far away. Somebody could blurt out the truth or reveal something accidentally, but it's like it was supposed to happen. You could hear something by eavesdropping and just kind of be shocked, or maybe someone is shocked at what they hear you saying, but they were being nosy. I just feel like you're going to learn something that is disappointing or shocking. And you just see things from a whole new perspective. If you are someone who receives premonitions, there could be some sort of guilt about not interpreting something or translating something correctly. But most times from my experience, premonitions are just to kind of prepare you, not so that you can do anything about it. You might think like, oh, well, I'm just going to stay home. I'm not going to go outside. And then you end up, tripping and falling instead. And it's just like the same results. There was an injury that day. It's something that's inevitable. So I feel like certain things are just inevitable. That they're just, maybe the way it manifests can be altered, but it's like it still has to happen. So yeah, I kind of feel like there is some, if you might feel a sense of guilt if you knew something intuitively or had a premonition, but didn't get to tell somebody or misinterpreted your premonition. I feel like don't beat yourself up about it, because it was just like all in divine timing. It was outside of your control. All right, so let's see what additional messages there are for water. All right, additional messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have cornucopia, contract, happy family, seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So yeah, it seems that, your crown chakra is being activated. Now, this could be enlightenment, which still feels like some sort of tower moment, just to suddenly realize, that this life is a matrix, or, it's something that's just is shocking. And I feel like your crown chakra is being activated. Now, also could be talking about that premonition that you have that's going to be revealed to you. Something may still turn out to be or give you some sort of peace or emotional and financial stability. It could be discovered that money is owed to you and your family, or that you've inherited something that's going to help the family, or just still maybe talking about a family secret being liberating. Spiritually, I feel like maybe you're going to have an understanding about soul agreements, soul contracts. It's also possible that a soul agreement has been fulfilled, and you'll be released from that, but it still hurts. I feel like ultimately, though, something is going to bring you peace. Something might bring family closer together. Family could also be coming together to agree to something, or to come to some sort of terms. Maybe you guys are deciding that you need to have a family home, or a family business even. Something disastrous could still lead to something comforting. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.